gather around, it's time to play. The sun is shining bright, let's chat away. Conversations flowing like a funky beat. With Joe and Noni, the vibes are sweet. Cracking joke about movies we've seen. Who's the best Avenger and can they really beat me? We laugh till we cry, living in the now. Talking trends and memes and somehow hop on and join the conversation. We're diving deep in fun, no hesitation. Pop culture dreams come true in this place. With Joe and Noni, come join the race. Music blaring, it's a festival inside. From punk to pop, we take it all in stride. Singing about the classics and the latest hits. Who can forget those crazy outfits? We're spinning tales about concerts and nights. Jumping and dancing, everything feels right. From retro vibes to TikTok sensations. Join us now and destroy your celebration. Hop on, join the conversation. We're diving deep in fun, no hesitation. Pop culture dreams come true in this place. With Joe and Noni, come join the race. Trivia games throwing who's the movie star. Guessing actors and the memes that went far. With you the laughter, it's a joyful ride. With jokes and stories, we stand side by side. Pour the coffee, let the chatter flow. In this lighthearted vibe, let's steal the show. Let's share our dreams, what's on your mind? The craziest theories of the movies we find. These heartbeats of friendship, a bond that won't break. In a world full of noise, it's a joy to partake. With laughter like music, we'll dance through the fade. Join us now, come on, let's laugh it away. Hop on, join the conversation. We're diving deep in fun, no hesitation. Pop culture dreams come true in this place. With you, we're staying young, join us. Just feeling down, lift your head high. We're drinking good times, we're flying sky high. Movies to music, together we'll groove. With Joe and Noni, life's a playful move. Hop on, join the conversation. Don't delay, together we'll laugh through each and every day.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. Hope everybody can hear us tonight. Thank you for joining us. If you get on, we appreciate it. So it's me and Noni again. And I sent out a link on a Facebook post. And let me clear that music. Oh, no, that's on the phone. Never mind. I'm sorry. So Decade of Delight, music. And so we wanted to talk about music tonight. So I suggest if you're watching live, you can look up some of these songs on Spotify or Apple or YouTube. I spent all week trying to figure out how we could play music clips, and we can't.
Oh,
Yeah, the
that would have been
licensing
really
is so
cool.
crazy.
Really?
So like say a song from Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
So a company called BMI owns the rights to it, I think is what it was. Another company owns that he recorded, whatever studio recorded. They own the rights to it. And the Jackson estate owns the rights to it. So you have to get permission from all three and pay
Really?
a fee. And that's still, and that doesn't guarantee that they won't take it off anyway.
So even if you give credit to it,
Yeah.
say like we don't own the rights to this song.
Yeah. So I actually
Aw, that's
watched the
bad.
guy today and messaged him. He's called a podcast lawyer,
Mhm.
and he says that doesn't cover you. So
Oh,
it's like, well, how do people share? Like, if I see a video I like, a music
right,
video, I
right.
share it. How do I not get in trouble? But the reason is because it's live. It's considered.
Which is kind of is silly though, because you would think free advertisement, right? You're just
You would think so.
Like, play my
So,
song.
yeah.
Just
So
give me the cred.
I found one place, and for the licensing, they said they had like 50,000 songs. It was $850, but
It's
when
not
you
that serious.
when you start getting through it, it's like this still doesn't guarantee because so many people own parts of that song.
Right.
You know, the studio,
Right.
and the musician, and then the publishing company, and
Right.
the record label. So everybody has a part in it, and so
That's interesting.
yeah,
Because I would think you're playing my song regardless of where you're playing it. You're playing it and you're giving it exposure.
yeah,
It's
and that's
not
what
like
I don't
you're saying,
understand.
This is me.
Yeah, and this is what I don't understand because it's on YouTube
Right.
all the time. I mean, I can go down my Facebook feed and find a hard rock video, and I could
Right.
share it, and I don't get in trouble. But they said it's completely different when it's a done on a live stream or a podcast. Restaurants are supposed to have it.
Really?
Restaurants, gyms, anywhere where there's public people, public audience, and you're playing music, you have to have a license. So if you go to some of these sites that tell you, if you own a restaurant, click here. If
Right.
you own a gym, click here.
Right.
And they said even if you're playing a radio station live, so we were to play Try 102 live,
Right.
we still have to have a license for it.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good to know.
Yeah,
We
so-
got some legal counsel as
so-
well.
Yeah. So, I mean, to me, it was kind of a drag because I wanted to play some music.
Yeah. Well, especially some of the songs one of the songs that I have, I would have loved to play a clip of that because that's an OG song.
Yeah. Yeah. So, it's just crazy. I mean,
That's too bad.
yeah. This guy today that I was listening to, he calls himself a podcast lawyer, but he said, you can still talk about it and you can still have people, you can bring it up on your phone. It just can't be played over the microphone, which is kind of a drag.
Did he say what the difference was? Did he break it down or did you get a new
Yeah.
screen?
Yeah,
Is that new?
I put that up so I could see better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Oh, that's a cool hat.
what am I doing?
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'm lost already.
We're on the struggle bus today.
Yeah,
That's all right.
a little
It's
bit.
Friday. It is 7:15.
Yeah.
Friday. It is 7:15. Is that me?
Yeah. No, that was me.
Okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I guess, we could talk about it. I don't see anybody on here yet. So it says 4 people.
Oh, who are 4 people?
Oh, 1 person.
Thank you.
That must be 4. But it's gonna be kind of rough if there's no people on here to talk about the songs. But
it's gonna be pretty rough. Well, we can start the
Yeah.
conversation because I was telling Peter on my way over here. AI was my jam last week, right? And today, music hasn't always been my necessary. I love music. I think it's great. But if you ask me who sings this, who, all of that stuff, I'm not a facts kind of person.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Play the song for me and I'll be like, oh yeah, I remember that. But to spit it out like this, and this, I'm
Yeah.
not that kind of a person.
Yeah. And Eva's the same way because I'll tell her, who sings the song? I don't know. She just likes the song.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of them that I can pick out and I'll just tell her, oh, this is so and so. And
Are there certain things that I'm wondering, like for me, if it's associated with a movie, I can get it right away.
yeah.
And
It-
then that's when it clicks. I'm like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah. I think a lot of it is, they bring up, they trigger something, a song. So, or if you're watching a movie that you like, then that song kind of sticks with you a little bit. I actually downloaded the Marvel movies soundtrack
Really?
on Spotify
Okay.
because and then I have the Garden of the Galaxies.
Oh, now that's a good one. The
So
volume.
yeah,
Yes.
so they have all the
Sure.
all the 70s classic
Mhm.
rock
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. So I listen to some of those ones, and then you can kind of get an idea.
Good idea. I remember what was it? It was like maybe in 2016. I can't remember. On our way to Washington, we were visiting my cousin that was stationed out there, and we listened to all Disney soundtracks. I was like, oh my gosh. Well, that sounds very painful for some. It was quite the journey.
It is. And they have a Disney, they got a couple Disney channels on Sirius XM.
Yeah.
So when I had the grandsons with me, I put it on for them to listen, but they didn't pay attention. They just played on their iPads.
Yeah.
But I ended up listening to it all the way.
Well, it's annoying, like when one of those catchy tunes is in your head.
Yeah.
Like, especially the one from, if you had to pick a favorite Disney soundtrack. Oh my gosh, Hunter, you said you wouldn't judge me. I feel very judged right now.
That's funny.
Is there a Disney soundtrack that you vibe to? I mean, if your grandkids weren't around and it's just you in the car, that would be your go-to just for Disney.
I don't know what it's called, but it's the one with Will Smith where he's a genie.
Aladdin?
Yeah, I guess that's what it's called.
Okay. Oh.
Where he's
Oh, so the remake.
Yeah, the remake, not the original, the remake.
Obviously,
just
duh. That's
his songs, on there. Okay. I don't listen. I only like a couple of Will Smith songs.
Okay.
Like Wild Wild West and Let's Get Jiggy with It. So those are about the only two I know of his. And then the Aladdin stuff. So that's about all I know of Will Smith songs.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I like that one. I can't imagine a road show of Disney songs, but I love, love, love. Moana is really good. Mulan. Absolutely Mulan. Let's get down to business.
Yeah,
we must defeat the Hans. Okay. That's a good one too.
Yeah.
The one that stuck with us for a while was obviously Frozen. That one was ridiculous to listen to the entire way to Washington.
Every kid sings that song.
Every kid. And then I was introduced to Hamilton, which actually it was interesting because I did find myself, B introduced me to it actually. And I actually liked it. And I'm not a musical kind of gal. I don't like musicals.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not big into it either, but I did like Hamilton.
Mm-hmm.
And what was the one that it's the new one? Coco? No. What's it called?
What is it, animated?
Yeah, animated.
Action?
They just came out a few years ago.
Is it Mexican?
Yeah, it was Mexican.
Coco?
Is it Coco?
Yeah, it would be Coco. Yeah.
Is it that one? Is there another one?
Encanto.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, Encanto.
Yeah. So I do like those songs on there.
Yeah, they're super
okay.
nice. They're okay. I happen to like Coco, and I'm probably lying, so don't judge me. But one of my all-time favorite artists, Marco Antonio Solis, did a lot of the what is it called? He did a lot of the songs.
Mm-hmm.
What is that called when you write songs? Oh my gosh.
Compose?
Thank you. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Yes. So he composed a lot of those songs. I think that's what I'm told and I'm led to believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one was really cool. And just, I love how it tells the story. It just brings the movie to life. Are there any types of music that you just don't like or you don't feel is appropriate to be in movies?
I have never been a big rap fan. I mean, there's a few songs that I like, but not too many.
If you had to pick, and like I said, if you told me to name off the artist, I would never be able to.
Yeah.
But give me like just a snippet of the song and I could probably pick up on it. But I'm not a fan of rap either. And it took me a while to get on board with country.
Yeah, I like 90s country, 80s country, but today it's just pop music.
Yeah.
There's nothing different about it.
No, for sure. For sure. So Hunter, who do you prefer, or what movie do you prefer, Coco or Encanto?
Yeah, I think I like Coco. I think I'd have to put that one.
I like Coco. And they also had come out with another one, The Book of Life. Who's giving all of those?
I don't know.
The Book of Life. That one was a good one too. Yeah. That was fun. Oh, I forgot to share this with Peter.
But Peter. Yeah, so there's, I guess really, like movies, if you think like of 70s music, you probably think disco.
Oh, yes.
Because like Saturday Night Live or Saturday Night Fever and all those
okay.
John Travolta movies had the Bee Gees in there. And,
see, the Bee Gees are good.
Yeah. So.
I like Queen.
Oh yeah,
I really like Queen. I like I've gotten into a lot of the older styles.
Hunter's comment.
What Encanto makes you relate to being.
That's funny.
For real. Yeah. That was kind of a messed up storyline though. I just feel like Disney always has to put someone on blast. Noni, how about chicken? Yes. Don't get me started, chicken and corn. This song is amazing.
What is it?
I can't play it.
I know. I hate that.
You know, have any tips on how to be able to play music here? Because chicken and corn is a classic. It's just it's a vibe. It's a lifestyle.
Yeah. It's probably like that for me with like the Bee Gees or Casey and the Sunshine Band from the 70s. See, I was a kid then, but it was still, those were songs that I still remember today. And when I listened today, I was listening on Spotify. They called it oldies, but it was 70s mix.
Okay.
So there's a song with what's it called? It's with Elton John and Nikki D.
Nikki D. Is she?
Let me find the song here.
See, I love to see mashups.
Yeah.
If it makes sense.
Yeah.
Sometimes they get silly. That Cold Heart one, actually, I really one with the Elton John, and I forget what her name is. Peter would know. I think I shared it with Peter.
Don't Go Breaking My Heart.
Oh, yes. What movie was that on?
I think they used it on
was
movie?
that Sing? Was that Sing?
It might be.
With the pig's character, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe I got that wrong. I watch too many animated movies. My kids are so grown, but there are just some things that stick with you.
Yeah.
Like animated movies.
Yeah. If you're out there, we can't play music. We can get in trouble. So if you want to just open Spotify or Apple and you can listen to these songs and you kind of know what we're talking about. I guess we could play them here as long as, so we could hear it. We just have to mute our mics.
I think we were talking about different movies. Joe had sent me this this kind of like outline, and some of the suggestions for oh, it's gross. Some of the stuff that comes on Facebook is so disgusting.
It is.
I forgot what I was going to say. Never mind, guys.
So I downloaded, or actually Gemini made this image for me of 70s music and stuff. So
that's what I was going to say. When I was reading some of those suggestions, and they were saying, like, if you hear stuff on the radio, is there ever a moment where, or a song that will take you to a certain time in your life? Does it the one that was weird to me was make you crave certain foods.
See, and I've heard that too, that people hear a song and then they want
like a food. I would not, maybe a McDonald's jingle, but that's not necessarily a song.
Yeah, I don't know. So you remember Corey Hart, I Wear My Sunglasses at Night?
No.
That song?
Maybe. Is it newer?
No, it's in the 80s. So he's talking about wearing his sunglasses at night. And so that came out in the 80s. So my mom she passed away, I don't know, 20 years ago. I'm not sure. Maybe longer, maybe less. I'm not sure. So Eva, she always tells me.
But, Eva, where are you?
Never
mind.
But so when I hear that song, for some reason, I think about my mom.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if she liked it, when she was alive. She didn't listen to that kind of music. Her music was all Elvis. That's all she ever listened to was Elvis Presley.
Okay.
But when I hear that song, it reminds me, I remember when we were kids living in Salt Lake City, my mom and dad bought a new Ford pickup. And I remember when I hear that song, it always takes me back to when we went to pick up that truck.
Oh, yeah.
And then right after that, we went to Godfather's Pizza and had pizza. And then we went to Kmart. So that song, every time I hear it, that's what it reminds me of. It has nothing to do with that time because it was, written 10,
but it's 50, the memories associated with
it.
Okay.
So yeah, there's those, there's those
there's no music to it, but you almost can hear music in your head.
Or
is that just me?
No, like the big stereo. I remember my parents had something, they had those big console stereos that had like an 8-track and a record player and stuff. And
yes, so did A Bronx Tale is my favorite movie, and the oldies on the film always makes me remember growing up and watching it. Oldies also remind me of my dad. Now I'll watch A Bronx Tale on days I fell down. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I love that, Karina. That's amazing. I was told by my family or by my parents that I used to have to be rocked to sleep to Elvira.
Oh, really?
By the Oak Ridge
Boys? Yeah.
And if you guys know anything about Elvira,
yeah,
and you listen to that song, or you happen to, don't watch the shows or the movies. It's bad. Mistress of the Night, okay?
Yeah.
But even to this day, when it comes on, there is just a soothe that comes over me. It's very, very strange. Obviously, I can't remember getting rocked to sleep at night, or but there is a odd soothe kind of, I don't know, warmth that comes over me when I hear that song, and it just brings a lot of comfort. And I don't know, I absolutely love that song.
Yeah.
And when I looked Elvira up, I was very, very concerned that I would fall asleep or needed to fall asleep to Elvira when I was a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's crazy that just, some of the songs that I guess you connect with.
Yeah.
So my grandson Carson, he's 6 and he loves Beastie Boys.
Oh.
Fight for Your Right to Party.
Okay.
And you put it on and he like calms down. Well, he calms down and then he starts jamming out to it.
Jamming, of course.
But yeah, there's songs that you put on and it soothes you.
Takes you someplace.
Yeah.
Well, and I don't think it's so much the song as much as it is the memories that are associated with it. Like Rena was saying, um, you know, being able to watch that and think of your loved one, your dad, your mom, and it just brings a sense of peace or takes you back to that time. And music has power.
It does.
It has a lot of power. I was just sitting in my car one day and I was listening to this one song, and you have to be careful because music can really mess with you. I mean, if it gets you at the right time, it'll jack you up. So it has a lot of power.
It really does.
It's amazing.
So my cousin, he passed away a long time ago, but he's the one that got me into rock music. I think the first one was Led Zeppelin. So now, if I hear anything Led Zeppelin, I think of him.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
stuff like that. And
the one thing that got me, I'm not so sure. Well, I did judge before I actually gave it some thought, but I was like, what song would ever make me think of food? And I'm a big fat liar because when I hear anything by the Beach Boys, or I hear Under the Boardwalk, I literally can taste the corn dog and the fries and the cotton candy at the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk.
Oh, really?
Literally. And I can smell just like the aroma of the ocean mixed with like being on the cement and the metal of the rides. It's crazy. It's insane. But so I'm sorry if I judged anybody that had would listen to a song and think of food.
Yeah.
I thought about like, actually I think of corn dogs.
But it is. I mean, it's a powerful thing. It stirs emotions and stuff. I don't know if I have a song that I think about food because I think about food all the time, but I don't know. So if you're out there watching, what song? Is there another song that might bring up a memory? Some songs bring up bad memories. I hope there's not one that does that, but with like good memories.
Or food. I don't know why I'm fascinated with this concept of food.
Yeah.
It's strange. Why do you think of food?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think, well, I mean, isn't that why they have jingles?
Yeah.
Isn't there some like someone coming? I hear doors.
Probably the neighbors.
Yeah. So there has to be something to that. Play a song about a hamburger and someone's going to start craving a hamburger. That would be me. Yeah. The other one that I get really just, and I don't even intend for it to happen, but Danger Zone by Kenny Loggins. And that's iconic because that's Top Gun,
Yeah.
That's iconic. I love that song. It just makes you happy.
It really does.
Yeah, it just makes you happy. You don't even have to have seen the movie, although it helps, but it makes you just happy, that first intro.
Yeah.
And then it drops. It's a good song.
So I don't know if you know who Daryl Hall is, but Hall & Oates.
Yes.
Oh, so he has a TV show called At Daryl's House.
Oh, okay.
And so he had Kenny Loggins on there, and they were going to do Danger Zone. Oh no, it wasn't Danger Zone. It was the one from Footloose.
I did not like that one. It annoys me.
And for as much as he's played it, they get ready to start, and he was playing it wrong, and so they all stopped, and he's like, "Okay, let me think about it." And Daryl Hall says, "It's funny because you play these songs over and over, but sometimes you get up to play it and you don't know how to play it."
Really?
Yeah, but
that's interesting.
But on that show, they play Footloose, and they play Danger Zone and some other ones. But
okay,
yeah. So
no, I love me some music. I was thinking of a quote. I'm going to quote The Rock. Actually, no, it wasn't The Rock. It was something in the movie that music is nature's medicine. Do you remember that part? Did you watch Journey to the Center of the Earth Part 2? Okay, so you remember when what's his name? The son like dislocates his ankle and he's in pain and he starts playing the ukulele.
Yeah.
And the grandfather says, music is nature's medicine. So I just find that to be very, 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 very unique. And I don't know, if I'm in that much pain, I don't think any kind of music is going to help me. I'm
me
just,
either.
no, especially a dislocated ankle. No.
Yeah.
But it might for some.
But
It might for some.
It's
What other songs are out there? Or I think different. Well, talking about power of music, where do you see music being displayed and utilized to kind of push an idea or play on people's emotions?
I think a lot of it is done during election cycles. They play, certain candidates will play songs. So I can't remember who was playing some Bruce Springsteen songs, and he was like, "Stop playing them at your rally, or I'm going to sue you."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Did he? It was because he didn't want to. He didn't want to be associated.
Yeah.
With, okay.
Yeah. So, but I think that's when they use songs to
play on people's emotions.
Yeah. But also, I mean, people use it, like if they're dating somebody or, play a certain song or whatever. But
I think one time Peter and I were using music to like fight with each other. So I could totally tell, you were just like, you could say words. And so I would turn on a song, I would push play, and then he would do it. And we start listening to the lyrics and we're like, oh, we're fighting. We're fighting.
That's funny.
So I think music could also communicate when you just can't, talking doesn't do the trick.
Yeah.
Just listen to music. I mean, oftentimes people, like in movies, they're playing love songs to communicate their affection or to communicate the mood or how things are transitioning.
Yeah.
So I think that's another way that music is used is for communication.
Yeah. Yeah. Because they have it in everything. Like we said, like I said, listen to Guardian of the Galaxy's, soundtracks, all those songs. And I think there's one on there. What's his name? Mungo Jerry is one of the singers. Mungo Jerry.
Okay.
And I can't remember the name of the song right now, but I'll find it. But I know the guy's name. Mungo Jerry. And the song is In the Summertime.
Oh, yes. Yes. And it doesn't that sound, now that one makes me think of like an old school like boardwalk on the East Coast.
Yeah.
The summertime, right? It's like one of those carnival shows.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I get from that song.
Yeah. Yeah. It's so that's one that's on there that he's kind of scary looking.
Ooh.
So if you're out there, you want to hear what that song is in the summertime, it's Mungo Jerry. But so there's what's crazy. You said it plays on people's emotions. If you go into restaurants, what genre do they play more than anything else in a restaurant? Just your typical restaurant.
Classical? I don't know.
80s.
80s.
Go into a grocery store and they have 80s on.
Okay. Why do you think?
They said because the Generation X, my generation. Are you Generation X?
I'm 80.
80. So I would think so. So they said that's like one of the biggest, besides the baby boomers, the biggest generation. Okay. And so even baby boomers were, listening to music in that time. So from 1980 to 1990, they had more people listening to music than any other time. And so people relate to the songs of the 80s. So when you go into a grocery store, they're playing 80s music.
Playing on your emotions.
Buy
some more of that cabbage.
Yeah, because it puts you in a good mood and stuff like that. And then restaurants are the same way. They play, unless it's like Texas Roadhouse where they're playing country. Most restaurants will play 80s music.
Okay, now that you said that, I'm going to start paying attention.
Yeah.
Because like Starbucks, right? So I could be anywhere, and if I start hearing, or like a coffee house, and it's usually jazz, and I don't like jazz outside of a coffee house. It just doesn't, I don't vibe with it. But I could be anywhere else, and I start to hear that, I'm like, I kind of want coffee.
Yeah.
Like I want that environment. Maybe not necessarily a coffee. I want that environment.
Yeah.
Because it's very soothing. And so, yeah, I can see how they use that. Olive Garden. If you start to hear some Italian music playing, you automatically want Olive Garden.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You want some breadsticks. You just, that's your go-to.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's hilarious.
It is. It's kind of funny that how they do that. They play on your emotions, but again, then when you're in there, it probably brings back memories of something, and so it puts people in a good mood. And they said in restaurants, people will stay longer. They'll order more drinks or more food, or
that's true.
And
the
so
atmosphere.
Yeah, so they tend to stay longer. But it's just kind of crazy how they do that. But
well, and I think I'm a little biased because I'm an 80s baby, and I thought 80s music was just on fire, like literally on fire. I loved 80s music. It kind of went downhill after that. I know a lot of people say, oh, there's certain decades where the music was just on point, and I can't say we've ever gone back. The music now just isn't.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. It's just so, yeah, it's not the same. I prefer the old school 80s music where it was about even talent. It was about, made sense.
Yeah.
Some of this music, I'm like, what? I have to use my Urban Dictionary to look up some of the lyrics.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I regret doing that.
Yeah.
I remember one time I was at church singing a song that I thought was what I thought it was. And someone, my sister, said, Noni, why are you singing that in church? I was like, why? I had to look up the lyrics, and let's just say it wasn't a church song.
Yeah.
By any means.
Yeah. So, me growing up, well, in the 80s, I didn't like pop like the Bangles or Go-Go's or Simple Minds
or Ace of Base.
None of those. What? I did not like that. I was just all metal or heavy metal, hard rock. So I listened to Motley Crue, Def Leppard, Metallica, Slayer. I mean, I went all over. Poison, Cinderella.
Okay, Cinderella's a Poison. Yeah.
And so I listened to those. It wasn't until really like my probably early 30s where I started listening to the pop of the 80s, and I was like, oh, this is pretty good. So now I listen to it all the time. But growing up, but growing up, I had no clue. I mean, I didn't listen to them. It was all rock for me. So
is it that you just weren't exposed to it, or you were exposed to it, but you just didn't have an ear for it at that time?
Yeah, I just didn't have an ear for it at that time. Yeah, because I had a lot of friends that listened to it. And I was like,
I think it evolves, right?
It does.
Because I have an appreciation for country music now that I absolutely did not have probably like 15 years ago, or even more. But Lucas, my son, got into country music, and so he's the one that introduced me. He's like my playlist too. He'll introduce me to different genres and also to different songs right now. And he's like goes backwards, so he's really into like Frank Sinatra, Johnny Cash, a lot of those old school artists. So that's how I get my exposure to new music, is I rely on my kids. But growing up in California, we had like house was big, freestyle was big, and I personally, sorry, I'm going to get my California card revoked, but I did not like house and I did not like freestyle.
Oh, really?
There's certain artists, it has a sound.
Yeah.
It has a sound. Peter likes it. He can get down with that, but I'm just
no. Karina said I love Prince.
Oh yes.
So
Prince is a good one. But he's also like, you gotta be careful with some of these lyrics as for songs that and correct me if I'm wrong, some of you that are still on, but if you listen to some of the songs that we listened to when we were younger, you're like, I don't think I should have been listening to this.
Yeah.
Start making sense and you're like, and Prince was one of them. And I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
I was so disappointed because at one point I was like, I can't listen to this anymore. It's not nice.
Yeah. So like I'll be watching videos and they'll talk about like rock guitarists who, they'll ask this, a rock guitarist, what are some guitarists you like?
Yeah.
And I bet you 90% of them, even the metal guys, say Prince.
Oh gosh. Yeah.
His guitar playing, they said is just like
his talent.
Yeah, his talent
is ridiculous.
And so
it's ridiculous. But unfortunately, they had good songs. They had great talent. But yeah. That's interesting. Yeah. I'm curious to see like how, like we talked about AI last week and I geeked out over that, and I'm still geeking out because I found out more about AI today at work and just about shot through the roof. So I'm curious how much AI is going to start playing a part in music. So you think about writing and how it's enhancing, and it's people are turning to it for a lot of things, right? How's that going to look?
I don't know.
Are we going to turn to AI just to rely on them? Like, okay, tell us what good music is. Tell us how we should move forward in music.
Yeah, it's hopefully I don't lose us here. So this is called Universal for Creators.
Mm-hmm.
And this is all music.
Is this where you make your music?
This is a different one, but you can here. So you can pick a genre.
Mm-hmm.
And actually I might have one downloaded.
Yeah, Joe is pretty gangster right now with his musical skills.
So let's see. I'm going to play this one. We'll see if the microphone picks it up. And actually have. There's a little bit of AC/DC in there. Oh, yeah. And a little bit of.
And you can make this?
Well, these are all artists that already made these songs. Oh. And so they gave you permission. I signed up for the free trial.
Yeah.
So they give you permission to use their songs. But me and Eva were listening to some of it. Mm-hmm. It's like, that is way too close to some of the bands. And so I was like, I'm not going to play them because I don't want to get in trouble.
Yeah.
And it's kind of crazy. But there's some on there. It's like, this is Kiss with some different lyrics.
Well, and that's what I'm curious about is how are we just going to start turning to, because I don't think auto-tune is that what it's called?
Auto-tune, yep.
That's not a form of AI, is it? Would it be considered AI?
There's probably AI or software now that could do it, but that? Yeah, I think it was just processors and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Synthesizers.
Yeah.
Stuff like.
Let's see. I sent something to.
That's interesting. I'm gonna see what other topics surrounding music. Music is so Facebook is ugly. As you can tell, we don't have a script, guys. We just
freestyle.
We're freestyling it here.
I don't know where
some ideas. But we had someone come on here or one of your number one fans suggested a topic, right? Of AI movies.
Yeah. So
soon to come.
Yeah,
Soon
so
to
somebody sales rep said we should do one on AI movies. Well, actually, no, it was the customer that gave me the equipment. His wife said,
the AI movies.
"Yeah,
I
they
think
do
so.
AI movies." Yeah.
Can I just say what era? I just have to say that had to have, and we're probably still in that. No, we're not. It's the 2000s. They kind of had dumb music, guys.
They did.
It's like dumb, and I'm gonna get so much hate from my people that are in their 30s, and I could be wrong even with the timing, but these boy bands, these girl bands, it was lame, guys.
Yeah. And this picture
really-
that Jim and I came up with is the digital 2000s.
Yeah.
And so I don't know. When I did this, I was thinking, well, I can't go that far ahead, close to where we're at now because I don't know any songs. And
From the 2000s?
Yeah, I have no clue.
I
could guess probably Taylor Swift. So
perhaps Taylor Swift, I think. Well, let's name them off. Who do you have? Let me see. There's an AI artist right now with a viral song on Spotify. Her name is. Oh, yes.
$300 million record deal.
What?
Hey, my song should be up there.
We're gonna hook Joe up. We need to look her up because you have some really good songs that you put together.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie.
They're
Pretty dope. They're pretty dope. The ones that I really like, and I'm gonna throw shade. I couldn't get on with the 5 girls. Or maybe not 5 girls.
Spice Girls?
Yes. Oh my gosh. And I love Victoria Beckham, but man, I could not do that. The only time that I could really tolerate their song was in the movie Chicken Little, and that was about it.
Huh. Yeah. I have no clue on any other songs.
No.
But, we jump back just a little bit to the 90s. I don't know any 90s. Well, I guess, from what my kids listen to, like Backstreet Boys, I guess.
The Backstreet Boys night. Oh, let's see, guys. Come on, give me some of your 90s. So we have the Backstreet Boys. We have 98 Degrees. We have
NSYNC.
NSYNC. We had Britney Spears. No, was Britney?
Yeah, that was probably 90s.
Christina Aguilera. Or is that our time? My time? I don't know. Maybe my time. I was born in 80, so perhaps. Definitely a New Kids on the Block fan for life.
Oh, really?
For life. That was our first concert ever. I mean, it was incredible. I can see how people can become concert junkies for the bands that they love.
Yeah.
Truly, truly. My uncle Paul took us to our first New Kids on the Block concert, and Bobby Brown actually opened up with the boys.
Oh, really?
So it was quite insane. My son listens to the hip hop. I listen to the middle of, but they love it. Even Beatrice. So some of my stuff, okay, Celine Dion was a big hit for us as well, and so I was going through her record collection, and I found Celine Dion in there. I was like, "What do you know about Celine Dion?" So vintage.
Yeah. So like Nirvana was early 90s.
Nirvana.
I did not like Nirvana
really
at all. And I think the reason is I like, again, going back, I listened to metal, so they had guitar riffs.
Oh, okay.
You can a song by the riff.
Yeah.
Nirvana didn't have guitar riffs really.
Right.
But then you listen to like Blank 182, and they did. Sum 41, they were big into riffs too with their style of music. Linkin Park.
Mm-hmm.
So some of those, and I didn't really listen to them back then as much as I listen to them now. And so I was just really stuck in the 80s, and it took me forever to get out. I don't know if I'm all the way out yet or not, but
I have some feedback, but 80s was a good time. It was a good year. 90s tried to come up, and that's when all the boy bands started happening, girl groups. So you have like, you guys probably don't know this one, maybe you do, H-Town, As Yet. It was a lot of those smaller groups. Joe, do you know Flyleaf?
Yep, Rock Christian. Flyleaf is really good.
Did you ever listen to Petra?
Yeah, I listened to.
I love Petra.
They came out before I accepted the Lord, but later, I listened to Petra. So like Flyleaf, and I still listen to Skillet. Hawk Nelson.
Yeah,
a lot of those. Reliant K. I still listen to all those now.
Okay. Yeah. Those. I guess we could talk about some Jesus.
Yeah.
We do listen to that too. I have to say the 90s though. We were actually talking about it last night at rehearsal. We were talking about different one-hit wonders. And I forget, we were listing all kinds of secular music too. And I was like, well, you know what? For our Jesus music, we're just going to review the Book of Psalms.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there was a lot of artists in the early 90s. Like, that's where I get my Crystal Lewis, those Brian Duncan, all of those cool guys.
Yeah.
That was high school for me.
So I think 90s, majority of them probably could sing. And then you get into 2000s, I don't know if they really could sing or not. And even today, 2010s, I don't know if they, 20s, if they can really sing, if it's all just,
Well, and it's also, a lot of it is show.
Yeah.
So I've gone to a couple of concerts, more modern concerts, I went to the Weekends concert, and it was just, there was no singing. It was really like a lot of fluff. It was a lot of theatrics, and it took away from singing.
Yeah.
The actual talent. POD, yes. Love me
some POD, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Gotta have POD.
Gotta have POD.
Yeah.
They were also mainstream too, right?
Yeah, they play
a hot minute.
There's a radio station here called KBPI, and they play a lot of heavy metal rock.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they still play POD on KBPI.
Yeah, I like me some POD.
And so
that's actually how I got my kids to listen to Christian music, was through Skillet and POD.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It vibed with them. It's like heavy metal.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan.
So there used to be an organization called Acquire the Fire. Remember that?
Yeah.
So we used to take the youth group every year, and POD was the band one time, and so they're playing, and there's a little old lady, and seriously, she was like this. She was like, just sitting in there. She stayed in there the whole concert. But
no.
But a lot of the kids in the youth group didn't really like him.
Yeah.
And I'm like standing up, jamming out.
Like, yes. Yes, this is my jam.
Yeah.
We went to a youth group, a youth thing at Knott's Berry Farm in California one New Year's Eve. And that's when the more like heavy metal, Christian heavy metal and rap were coming into the scene. And I remember leaving with the biggest headache from the vibrations of the noise. It was just, it was just annoying.
Yeah.
Annoying. And even now, some of like Peter will play, like he likes Metallica and all of that. It's just the vibration. It's just like, just quiet. But I also like, do you find yourself jumping around from genres? Like my playlist is so like all over the place. I could be 1 minute just in worship, and then the next minute I am with Vivaldi and Mozart, and then I'm straight over to like my 80s, my Kenny Loggins. Or,
So Spotify has your own personal DJ.
Yes. Yeah.
And so I was listening to it yesterday, and it started off with Unskinny Bop from Poison.
Oh, okay.
And then went with that, and then it went to Simple Minds. You know, this what's the name of the song? From the Breakfast Club, the theme song.
Oh, yes.
And then the next song was Brooke Lingerwood, Ancient Gates.
Okay. So you were like,
yeah. And so I kept listening, and then it went to I Thank God. And then it went to AC/DC, and then it went to classical.
Yeah.
And so I mean it goes all over the place. It's 70s. Because that's what I listen, different when you're in different, certain moods, you want certain music.
Yeah.
So
what if you're working out, and I know we're coming up on time right now, but I'm curious. I always find this fascinating to find out what people listen to when they're working out. Because you walk into a gym, everyone has their headphones on, and you're like, and you see them, going for it, and you're like, what is feeding that? What are you listening to that you're just so into the zone? And because I'm just curious, if you're there working out, or if you're doing something, you're focusing, what's your go-to?
It's probably going to be 80s, like hair bands. So, anything with Cinderella, Molly Crew, those will get me, going and stuff like that. So, those are types of stuff that would
get your blood pumping.
Yeah.
See, I went to go work out, and I'm a classical person. I like to work out to Vivaldi, Four Seasons, especially Mozart. I'm just a classical person. And when I'm working out, words when I'm working out distract me because I listen to the lyrics and I'm like, shoot, what number am I on? What rep am I on? And I remember when I worked out with my cousins in Ohio, Jacob Glass, I saw you, and Arlinda, they had some really crazy, intense, heavy metal that they were working out to. And that was their jam. And I was like, how are you even concentrating? There's so much noise. And then I go to my son, same thing. I've yet to meet someone who is calm. But you will see me sprinting and pumping to classical music.
Yeah.
I don't know. Does the reverse for me.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm definitely not that heavy metal kind of person.
Yeah. And then there's they call it death metal. That I can't listen to. That's just when they scream. I
can't listen to that. What are you even saying?
Yeah, I have no clue.
Stop yelling at me.
I don't like any of that. But no, it's neat how music just kind of does stir up emotions and bring back memories. And,
hopefully good ones.
Yeah, hopefully good ones. Yeah,
I mean, if you sit there, and I think it has, if you give it power at least, but I think music can be fun. I'm literally at the, apple cider vinegar. It was crazy. Apple cider vinegar. So, well, this was fun. This was interesting.
Yeah,
I was a little nervous because, like I said, I don't know the artist, but I was curious as to how this would play out.
Yeah. So it's, I mean, it's crazy how the music changes each generation or each decade. Is 70s was disco, soul, and then they had the rock, like Bob Seger and the Silver Bullet Band, and Led Zeppelin and those, and Deep Purple. And it was a different style of rock. And then you get into the 80s and it completely changed. And disco, disco was
it was its own thing. Disco, will live forever.
And so then there was, the pop music in the 80s and stuff like that. So,
and I think did you already answer this question? Is there a genre that you just cannot, and you will not, you will not cross over?
I guess probably.
I know you said rap.
Yeah.
I touched on rap.
Yeah.
But is that?
I mean, I've never, honestly, I've never listened to NSYNC or or any of them. I've never listened to them, so I don't. If I hear them, it's because somebody has it on, but I've never like
You never press
play.
and they've been on your Spotify.
Yeah, no.
Good to know. Good to know. I will find a good one and send it to you.
If I'm with somebody and they want to listen to it, they'll. But I couldn't name one song from any of those bands. I couldn't tell you a song or.
Bye. That's probably not even the name of it. It's probably the chorus.
I don't know. But yeah, so it's kind of strange. It's but everybody. Who was I talking to? I don't know how many notes or chords there are on a guitar or on music. Mm-hmm. But I mean, notes. There's what A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then the minors and the majors and all this stuff. But just through in the chords, I think is there 5 chords? I'm not sure. I'm not a music person. I don't know.
5?
5 maybe. Anybody know this? But that all those songs have been written throughout time with the same notes, the same chords, just rearranged differently. And you can get a song from Backstreet Boys to Prince to.
They all have that one thing in common.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy to know. And so, but
that's insane.
So, but music, like you said earlier, brings people together, and so it's kind of crazy.
No, it is crazy. I'm trying to see, am I Lucas one?
I think one of the pictures I had, I don't know if I showed it, but it was
do you like listening? Digitals. Do you like listening to this is dorky, obviously maybe Spanish, but do you like to listen to music in foreign languages?
I do.
Even if you don't understand it?
Even if I don't know Spanish, but
you don't?
I don't. None.
Okay.
But I'll put on Spanish music and just listen to it.
Yeah.
And he goes, "You don't even know what they're saying." I said, "I like it."
But I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
But I've listened to.
Hey, Lucas. Don't laugh.
But so I've listened to like songs in French and Russian and and stuff like that. So
yeah. French songs are awesome, but Lucas also listens to a lot of what is it? Is it German, Lucas? What are some of those or that you've introduced me to? They're like German. There's songs in German, and then there's we like Imagine Dragons. Have you heard?
I've heard of them. I don't know.
And they've done a smash up with this Japanese artist, and it's so cool to hear. And I like listening to Japanese artists too, Russian and German. Yeah.
So
you can, and I don't know, you can, and that's what's funny about it is you almost don't need to know what they're saying in order to feel
Japanese too.
Yeah. To feel like the emotion. It was so funny. Me and my sister went to again our artist that we just absolutely love. We went to his concert, and there was so much culture there.
Yeah,
and I would even say it was probably 50-50.
Oh, really?
Mexicans, and a mixture of, we saw Asian, Indian, like the rainbow, and it was insane. And one of them at the concession stand, I was like, "Oh, you like his music?" Didn't speak a word of Spanish, didn't understand it, just loved the music.
Yeah.
And it was just so beautiful to see how music can bring like so many people together, and you just don't even really have to know what's being said. It's almost like the I don't know, what would it be on, what's on the music, what's on the melody.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Because what's her name? I forgot their name now. But Scorpions is one of them. What's the other one? Europe. It's a band called Europe.
Okay.
They sing The Final Countdown.
Yeah.
So they've always been like super popular in Japan.
Oh, really?
And they said it's funny because they go to a concert, do a concert there, and majority of the people don't know what they're saying.
No.
And Scorpion said the same thing, that they go, but all these bands, they go and they'll play in Japan or Korea or Russia, and they don't know what they're singing, but the music and the vibe,
the vibe, just what's on it
brings them together.
Totally. And I can't believe we did not bring up the Beatles.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Or Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley.
We are fake fans.
Yeah. That was my mom. Card. That's what she listened to nonstop, was Elvis Presley.
Oh, yeah. I love Elvis Presley. I love the Beatles. I like the older Beatles. I didn't like when they started getting, transitioning to, like the 70s. And they were getting into just some weird funk.
Yeah.
Give me your old school stuff.
So, I don't know. Do you like the Beach Boys?
Me?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So on Disney.
Yes, I watched it.
And how they competed in the 70s with the Beatles.
Yeah.
And like the Beatles would say, okay, we're going to do this.
Yes.
And Beach Boys, we're going to do this.
Yes.
And it was like a competition between them. And it was crazy
how they just vibed off it. And you wouldn't think.
Yeah.
Because when I think of the Beach Boys, I definitely do not think of the Beatles at all.
No.
At all.
No.
They were so completely opposite. But I mean, the Beach Boys had a very unique sound. He was like really, really talented. And again, like I'm so bad with names, but the one
Mike. Is it Mike Snow? Mike. This person is Mike.
Harris. Something was Harris. Let me see.
The Beatles. George Harris.
Oh, George Harris. But
Paul McCartney from
Beach Boys. The guy who where he wrote and created all of those melodies and those unique sounds.
Yeah.
I don't see that today. And I think that's what I can appreciate too about some of this older music is the creativity.
Yeah.
You see that. And I think that's so cool to see someone just think that up and be able to just then create something, a song,
a
style.
Yeah.
And it's been generations, decades.
Yeah. Yeah.
And their music is still so classical. So yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah. And when I listen to if I start listening to Beach Boys, then I right away start listening to Jan and Dean. And Jan and Dean did a lot of car songs.
Okay.
And so kind of same style as Beach Boys.
Okay.
So,
all right.
You kind of listen to both of those. I listen to one and I end up listening to the other one.
The other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those are the kind of oldies that I like. I know, Karina, you mentioned that you liked oldies. There is define oldies because I feel like there's different style, obviously, of oldies. I am more of like Motown.
Yeah.
I like Motown oldies.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily like oldies that are, I don't know, like, I think we were talking to Eva about that, like the lowrider scene and just different. Those have a different vibe.
Yeah.
To it, but I like the Motown, old school stuff.
Yeah. So when I think of oldies, I think of like early 60s, 50s. So again, it was back in that time, Beach Boys, Richie Valens, the Big Bopper.
Buddy Holly.
Buddy Holly. Yes. Those types of, I think the Shindels were one.
Yes. The Supremes.
Yeah. So that's what I think when I think of oldies.
Same.
Yeah. So like today when I was trying to find songs.
Yeah.
On Spotify, I put 70s and it said the title was The Classic Oldies. Like, this is not oldies.
Yes,
but I guess it probably is now. So
yeah, I know. Kind of hard. Well, even when now that you've gone, if you go on stations, on radio stations, like some of the early 2000s is considered classic rock.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
Uh-huh.
What do you mean it's classic rock? Classic rock is like, I think of like Poison and like all of those older bands.
So I don't even think of like the 80s. I think of more the 70s as classic rock.
Okay.
So like Bob Seger, Led Zeppelin, Deep Purple, those bands I think of classic rock.
Okay.
But
that makes sense.
But they have stations that play classic rock and it's 80s music, you know.
That's true.
So I guess as we get older, it becomes classic. Yeah. So
I guess that's true. The needle moves.
Yeah.
Things get older as they should.
Yeah.
Well, awesome.
Yeah. Well, this was fun. Thank you, everybody that I got on and, you know, said some of the songs that you like.
Absolutely. Thank you for the support and interaction.
Yeah.
My people really represented, just like Friday.
Uh-huh.
Hey, guys. Thank you.
So
appreciate you.
You'll probably be seeing some AI clips coming up throughout the week on him and stuff like that. And, you know, we never said it. We didn't say it last week, but, you know, please like it, share it, subscribe to the YouTube channel and to, you know, to everything. Share the videos.
Yes.
We always joke around that we want to be millionaires, but it's just fun to do, something to do.
Yeah, it's fun to do.
Yeah.
I geeked out when you texted me. I told Peter, stop. I was like, I'm getting invited back to the show.
Yeah.
And then last night I was like, I'm checking in with my producer, my boss.
Yeah.
And I actually geeked out at work. And I was telling people at work, I was like, actually, I'm doing this. It's actually pretty fun.
It is.
It's just really fun.
So, David, my nephew, you know, me and him are going to do this. He's still going to do it. He's just been so busy with church and district stuff. He's just busy and
keeping the seat warm for you, little David.
No, so I told him yesterday, I said, how about if we just bring Noni on? I'll change the music and the graphics and it'll be conversations with like Joe, David, and Noni. And then we can you know, we can trade off, you know, maybe you two one night or, you know, maybe one of us with a guest or whatever. And then we'd have a lot more topics and ideas.
So much fun.
So I was gonna tell Even, I forgot. I said we can have Noni do it one night with you and Carlin.
Oh,
and talk about what it's like to be married to studs. So shout out to David and Peter. So
I will have so much to say. We're gonna be here all night. It's gonna be like a longer podcast than the hour.
So the next one, I was talking with David.
Yeah.
The oddities of history. So just weird, crazy things that have happened throughout history that just don't make sense.
Okay.
And
and I have a good one.
Yeah.
So I think little David should come on for this because I would love to hear that.
He said he would be on for sure. So we can do that one on our next one. But there's some stuff you know, because we talked last week. I listened to a lot of podcasts.
Yeah.
And it's like there's, you know, history ones, and it's like that's just weird. Like why?
It's weird.
But David thought that would be a fun one. So
we'll
have to change our setup so we can fit three of us on here. Yeah. But that'll be hopefully our next podcast, oddities of history.
Yeah.
And so
you guys, if you have anything, send them my way as well. I want to hear them. I want to talk about them. I want to research them.
Yeah.
Peter sent me one. I'm going to save it for this conversation because this one's a good one. Like it shocked the pants off of us when Peter told me. We were like, 1, ew. 2 were like, oh, and then 3 were like, ew.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
That's really, really weird.
And so I found some on these podcasts. It's like, we got to do a show like that because there's just weird things.
Yeah. We could do like Lucas, if you're still on, Mr. Bolin. If that's what I listen, these weird stories and they're true stories. Like they're more, you know, they've happened years and years ago, but they're true.
Mm-hmm.
Not scary. They're just bizarre.
Yeah.
You know? And so that'll be fun.
And then we can do one on and get Peter on with David.
Yeah.
I don't know too much. I mean, I can tell him about the old 80s arcade games, but do one on the games.
Yeah.
So we could do one on video games, and
for sure.
For me, it'd be the old 80s arcade style.
The arcade. Yeah, for sure. And I don't know if any of you guys have seen it, but these makeshift arcades where they put big screen TVs in there and call it and a couch and call it an arcade. I think that's
wrong.
Rude.
That's wrong.
So rude. They're fired.
So all right. Well, thank you for listening. Guys. Yeah, please share these videos with somebody, this podcast, and thank you for spending your Friday night with us, and we'll see you next time.
Yeah, have a good weekend.
Bye.
Hey there, gather around, it's time to play. The sun is shining bright, let's chat away. Conversations flowing like a funky beat. With Joe and Noni, the vibes are sweet. Cracking joke about movies we've seen. Who's the best Avenger and can they really be me? We laugh till we cry, living in the now. Talking trends and memes and somehow hop on and join the conversation. We're diving deep in fun, no hesitation. Pop culture dreams come true in this place. For Joe and Noni, come join the race. Music blaring, it's a festival inside. From punk to pop, we take it all and try. Singing about the classics and the latest hits. Who can forget those crazy outfits? We're spinning tales about concerts and nights. Jumping and dancing, everything feels right. From retro vibes to TikTok sensations. Join us now in these joyous celebrations. Hop on, join the conversation. We're diving deep in fun, no hesitation. Pop culture dreams come true in this place. With Joe and Noni, come join the race. Trivia games throwing who's the movie star. Guessing actors and the memes that went far. With you the laughter, it's a joyful ride. With jokes and stories, we stand side by side. Pour the coffee, let the chatter flow. In this lighthearted vibe, let's steal the show. Let's share our dreams, what's on your mind? The craziest theories of the movies we find. These heartbeats of friendship, a bond that